I'm Silsila from Section B, Department of English. So today we are going to see about ADDIE model, which is nothing but an instructional design. So what is the original purpose what is the purpose of ADDIE model? So ADDIE's primary purpose is to guide the step-by-step process of designing, developing and delivering instruction that aligns with specific learning objectives and meets the needs of the target audience. So first of all, we are going to say about the background of the ADDIE model. So it was first developed at Florida State University in the year 1975, and it was selected by the armed services as the primary means for developing training. Then the United States military faced the need to train a large number of peoples to perform complex technical tasks. So that's how the model has established. Then next we are going to say about the components, that is the full form of the word ADDIE. Okay, so the first A stands for analysis, and D stands for design, D stands for development, and I stands for implementation, and E stands for evaluation. Okay, so these are the main components of the model. Now let's see about its detailed meaning. So first of all, analysis. So what is analysis? In this phase, the instructional designer identifies the learning needs and goals of the target audience, and who are the target audience, and any existing resources or constraints. So the designer, the instructional designer, analyze these all things. Then the next one is design. So in this phase, next component is design. So in this phase, the instructional content, activities and assessments are planned and designed. So this phase includes learning what are the learning objectives, and selecting instructional strategies, how to that strategies which is connected to that instructions, and outlining the structure of the course or program. So it gives an outline of the program. Then the next component is development, right? So in this phase, the actual learning materials, such as how to implement that content, like how to deliver that content through, we can deliver that content through presentations, videos and course content are created based on the design specification. So it is based on how that design is created, so that we can develop our presentations, videos or like that. Then implementation. So the next component is implementation. In this phase, in this phase, implementation, learning materials are delivered to the target audience. This can involve traditional classroom teaching, online courses or any other method of instruction. So in this implementation method, the learning materials are delivering to the expected audience, and it also can involve the traditional classroom teaching, how we are learning in nowadays. So then online courses like that. Then next phase is evaluation. So the final phase, this is the final phase, which involves the assessment of that instruction. Okay, so this includes feedback from learners, analyzing their performance and making any necessary revisions to improve the learning experience. So this helps the instructional designer, it helps the teacher or facilitator to improve their performance through the target audiences. So the next topic is analysis phase. So what are the elements this analysis phase involves? So let's see what are that. First one is assessment. So this involves how to gathering data on what needs to be taught and why. This can be include examining existing materials and conducting surveys or interviews and researching industry standards or best practices. So the next one is learner analysis. So here we should understand the learners characteristics such as their age, educational background, prior knowledge and learning preferences. So this helps to tailor the instruction to their needs, to based upon their needs. Then the next one is content analysis. Here the content analysis, it consider about the context. Okay, this includes the physical environment. So what are the sources or resources are available, and time constraints, and any organizational or cultural factors that might impact the instruction. So the next one is defining objectives. Defining objectives means develops some specific or measurable learning objectives that clearly state what learners should be able to do after completing the instruction. So objectives should align with the identified needs and goals. So the next phase is design phase. So this phase involves instructional strategy. So design on the instructional methods, techniques and media that will be used to deliver the content effectively. It helps to deliver our content effectively. This might involve selecting between lectures. This can also be lectures, group discussions, online simulations, or a combination of approaches. Then the next on is content outline. So here we can organize the content logically, breaking it down into modules, topics or lessons or chapters like that. So we should create a structured outline that serves as a roadmap for the development phase. Okay, the next one is storyboarding. For multimedia components, we should create detailed plans or storyboards that outline how the content will be presented visually and interactively. So this is especially important for e-learning courses with animations or videos. Then the next one is assessment planning. So we can design various types of assessment like quizzes, tests, assignments, which align with the learning objectives and measure learners comprehension and skills. So we can determine when and how assessments will be administered. The next one is prototype creation, which means or mock-up of the instructional materials including sample content and activities. So this serves as a visual representation of the final product and helps in getting feedback before full development. Then the next phase is development phase, right? So here comes the content creation, which means develop the actual learning materials based on the design specifications, and this includes creating presentation, writing content, developing exercises and producing any required documentation. The next one is media production, which means if multimedia elements are part of the instruction, produce graphics, animations, videos or interactive simulations, ensure they align with the storyboard and instructional strategy. So the next one is technology integration. If the instruction is delivered through technology or integrate the content into the chosen platform, ensuring it functions correctly and is user friendly. The next one is testing and quality assurance. So thoroughly test all the components to identify and correct errors, ensure functionality and maintain the overall quality of the instruction. So the next phase is in implementation, which involves delivery, facilitation and communication. We can got a glance of idea from this topic. Then delivery means deploy the instruction to the target audience through various delivery methods such as in-person training sessions, online courses, workshops or seminars. Then comes the facilitation. In some cases, instructors or facilitators may provide guidance, answer questions and support learners throughout the learning process, especially in a classroom setting. Then comes the communication. We should keep learners informed about the course or program, including schedules, expectations and any changes or updates. So the next phase, which is evaluation, which involves a formative evaluation. summative evaluation and revision. So formative evaluation means here collective feedback from learners and instructors during the course to identify any issues, make immediate improvements and ensure the instruction is on track. Then summative evaluation means, so after the instruction is complete, assess the overall effectiveness by measuring learner achievement against the established objectives. So this help determine if the learning goals are met. Then revision, which means based on the evaluation results, revise and refine the instructional materials and strategies for future iterations. So this ensures continuous improvement and ongoing development of effective learning experiences. So that's it. Thank you. I hope this video will reach you effectively. So thank you so much.